My name's Kevin.
I'm Bethany Guthar.
My name is Hannah Guthar. My name is Jacob.
You're gonna finish it. Lock your hands together. Yes, squeeze. He's gonna tap.
I went to Great Grappling and went there for about a year before COVID hit. And then after COVID, I knew I wanted my children to start Jiu Jitsu. So I worked with a guy, David Chikala, who told me about Triumph and said it was a great place and I wanted somewhere closer for my children to go. So yes, we started going to Triumph and never looked back.
So Kevin got us all involved first, and at first I was just a little bystander. I would bring the kids after school and I'd watch the classes, and then Avery kind of challenged me. He was like, when are you gonna start training? And my husband Kevin, he got into it and really wanted me to do it, so I tried it.
When I was getting signed up for gymnastics, next door I was Triumph, and so my dad took me in and I was like, oh my gosh, this is so cool, I really want to do this. So then he got me started and I loved it and I kept going.
Who got you into Jiu Jitsu?
My sister and my dad.
Watching the kids enjoy Jiu Jitsu is awesome. The smiles they have on their face.
Just kind of training together, there's that camaraderie, there's that unity, and it's pretty awesome to train alongside your kids and your husband. Just because we have that impact, we can kind of share the effects and the outcomes together. A loss for one person is a loss for all of us, a win for one is a win for all of us, so it's just so cool to kind of share in this entire experience with them.
I can just go up at home and I can be like, hey, remember when we learned this move at class the other day? Because we're all learning the same thing, going through the same experience. So I'll be like, I need help practicing this, and they'll be like, sure. Being able to compete and do a sport with your family, I think there's no other sport that you can do that.
What's your favorite part about training with all of your family?
That we can stand up for each other.
At night we're talking about it, in the morning we're talking about it. We're going over moves. We brought mats up into our living room to just kind of, if we're watching TV and there's a commercial, we'll go roll on the mat for a sec. But yeah, we'll see moves on Instagram and we'll just sit down and try that on the mat real quick and see if it works, if it doesn't work. If we learn a new move in class, we'll drill a little bit when we get home. If I watch the kids do their rolls and I see them get beat by something, we'll maybe go on YouTube, look up a defense for that, go down on the mats and practice that. So next time we won't lose to something like that.
At Triumph, it feels like we're all one big family because everyone's nice to each other. It's like no one's enemies. But also in Jiu Jitsu, you get to stand up for other people and yourself.
The more I do it, the more I learn, and I've started to kind of encourage other women to do it in the gym. Because if I can do it, and I never really was involved in any sports growing up, I think anyone can do it.
That you could, if you're in, if you get into a fight, you could beat them because you know Jiu Jitsu.
I never thought I would do something like this. No, I mean, the extent of my athletic, I would say, involvement has been like running. And now I'm kind of like, whoa, like look what I'm capable of doing. So that's what's really empowering about it.
How positive it is, how much it's changed our lives for the better. And we look at it as it's a way to improve everyone's lives, whether it's confidence, conditioning, getting in shape, whatever it may be. It's great for so many different things. And that's what we love about it.
I think it's really important to encourage young girls to be strong and powerful. I think it's good for moms too, like to train alongside their kids, for a kid to see their mom doing it. I think my kids see me in a different way too because of the fact that I do it with them.
I think Jiu Jitsu is more than just a sport. I think it's something that teaches you life lessons. As our world gets softer and softer, we need people to still be hard, still to be able to push through adversity, to have goals. You know, we talk about kids' sports nowadays where they don't keep score and stuff like that. That doesn't happen in Jiu Jitsu. We all know who wins.
It's small steps. I think it's like you start somewhere, and I think you'll be shocked at like how fun it is. It's also fun. So I think just putting yourself out there, try a class. It's not that intimidating once you like get involved in the class. Everyone is so amazing at Triumph too. And I bet if you put yourself out there, you're gonna find that you just fall in love with it.
But also Jiu-Jitsu is just fun learning the moves and knowing that there's more that you can learn.
If there was a kid right now who were to ask you why they should do Jiu-Jitsu, what would you say?
Because you could stand up for each other.
Who is your favorite Jiu-Jitsu instructor or teacher?
Coach Avery.